Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Ariel Miranda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Strike out, Pedroia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 2 for 3. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-0 count. The pitch swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Hit back up the middle, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Pedroia at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Pomerance, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting second, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Gamble, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away.
0-1.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at second, nobody out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz, who currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Try to run in.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 3-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
That's a ball.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Three and 0 now. Robinson Cano would be next. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Robbie Cano now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerance, just 3 for 14. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. It's the Mariners 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping in, Brock Holt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Brock Holt.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting set. The designated hitter, Henry Ramirez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Healy Ramirez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Henniger is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gamble has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Haniger is retired, and there's one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight. Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
So digging in now, Ryan Healy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. That's inside. 2-0. One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it is, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Batting eighth, center fielder
bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Pomerance is ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Oh, he couldn't make the play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Mookie Betts.
Come on in.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP Dustin Pedroia.
Let's go, Mariners. Come on, Seattle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, David Freitas comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two. The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night then.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Come on, Mariners.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Pedroia on to first, a double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamel. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Pomerance into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're up 1-0. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hey! 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. And he fouls this one off. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Healy over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Cruz leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano. Has a look, now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Betts is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and they're runners at the corners now. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he falls behind 0-2. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Splitter, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball. Hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shut him down now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bogarts stands at second with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Count even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Healy is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Now the 1-0. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now, David Freitas, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one.
Go, wait for the pitch.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
All right, let's go.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Line drive to left. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Seager.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pomerance sets. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Wade LeBlanc takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Wade LeBlanc.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
First baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Out to short for Segura. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Healy Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Healy Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
1 out, nobody on.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. A fly out and a single for him so far. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stephen Wright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Ready once again, Ben Gamble. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Third baseman, number 15.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's a high pop-up. Holt over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Cano waits on the first pitch. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Mitch Haniger.
Haniger.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Nick Vincent takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Let's go!
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Let's go, Mariners!
Ready with the 1-0. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Betts is on the move. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Betts at second with 2 down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Haniger. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Ryan Healy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
Riding in once again, Guillermo Heredia. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. A runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go, Mariners!
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? David Freitas hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. Seattle leads this one 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 64, Mike Pomerance.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Morin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Brock Holt now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Come on, Mariners.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Brock Holt now with a full count.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Cano charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The M's lead it 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ben Gamble, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Gamble stands at first with 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 36.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Seager is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's taken for strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back under the roof here at Safeco Field in Seattle. Great look there at the Emerald City. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Here it comes on 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Healy is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Healy throws it in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Seattle rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wade LeBlanc gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.